What is up, guys? It's your boy Torius, back again with another video, and I'm driving with my light on, even though it's super illegal, and there's a cop right there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, today I'm gonna be talking about how if you spend money on clothes, then you won't spend it on food, right? Like you won't waste money, like just buying all this food and getting fat, basically. So smash the like button, comment below what you think about it, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So a lot of times, I'm just kidding. But yeah, when I was younger and I would go to school, right? You know, everyone is like crazy about like, oh, you dress like this, you dress like that, da, da, da. Like that stuff's important, right? Like, when you're a young kid, that stuff is super important. And I remember my mom, she would always be like, oh, you go to school for a fashion show, oh, you're supposed to go to school for learning, all this bullshit, right? And I was just like, whatever. And it's so funny because it's like, now bruh, like, don't be listening to your mom, right? Because you grow up and then you realize, okay, in the real world, people care about fashion. People don't give a fuck about your grades, right? Because I proved it literally because I do interviews, right? And the thing is, it's like, in order to take it serious, like honestly, bro, yeah, if you want to be taken serious, you gotta just dress good, right? Like, dress nice, dress right? Just like you care. You don't gotta dress like fucking A$AP Rocky, but just dress like you care, right? That's it. What was I saying? But yeah, so you know, I was always told this, right? If you spend money on clothes, then you won't waste it on food, right? I was always told that, and it makes so much sense because the thing is, I used to spend all my money on food, right? Like when I would get paid, I used to work at UFit, and that's the only place I really remember like spending my checks like that. Like it was the first time I ever had freedom with my own money, right? And what happened was I spent all my money on food. Like every time I would spend like $200 a week on groceries, and I would spend all the rest of it on just like on fast food, not even eating the groceries. And you know, it adds up, and it adds up on your stomach too. Like it adds up on your fat. It makes you real fat. You feel me? So it's like, you know, the thing is like if you're not spending your money on food, then you're not wasting all your body percentage getting fat, right? Like I was listening to this podcast today, and I forgot who it was, and dude was talking about, I think it was Brandon.com, right? And he was talking about how like, oh, you know, you wouldn't go into your neighbor's house and take a trash can and just dump it all over their house, but you know, that's what you're doing when you're doing it to your body, right? You're basically dumping your body into, like, you're just basically dumping a whole bunch of trash into your body, right? And it's like, that's not, like, would you want this? Your body's your temple, you feel me? Like, your body's your temple. You gotta take care of your body. And honestly, if you do spend your money on clothes, you know, it's better to be skinny and healthy, right? Like, I can't even imagine just like, you know, like being fucking like starving, right? I'm like, oh, I'm starving because I got this designer Louis Vuitton, right? Like, I can't imagine that, because my first priority is always food. It's always food, like always the first thing, right? But basically this whole video is about taking pride in your appearance, right? Because people judge you on first impressions all the time, always, right? It never fails. Like, first impressions are key, on God, right? Like, for real, because you never get a second chance. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, right? You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Always remember that. So it's like, if someone sees you dressed bummy, they're gonna automatically judge you. Like, oh, look, like, to me, you know, I wear the same shoes every day, right? I wear shirts, yeah, I wear different, bro. I don't dress like nothing, right? Like, right now I'm in the phase where I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about how I'm dressed, right? And it's like, I'm over here judging people on how they're dressed, and I'm over here wearing fucking Levi's, right, as shoes. So it's like, how the fuck am I the one judging, right? So if I'm over here judging and I can't dress for shit, imagine what other people are saying to you, right? Imagine how many opportunities you might lose just because you're just like a little nerd, right? Just like, you don't have to go all out, baked out, do it out, go yard and shit. Just like something, just wear shit that fits your body, right? Black tees, white tees, jeans, fucking Air Maxes, Air Forces, whatever. All that shit is just, you can dress super basic, right? Just dress super basic and you're good. As dudes, you're not supposed to like have the greatest fashion sense, because if your fashion is too great, people might think you're gay, right? But if you just dress nice and you're just like, okay, this dude looks presentable, like you can walk out the house and you're like, how you just walk out the house looking like that, right? I mean, for me, I feel like it's natural, right? Like it's natural. I care what people look at me and think, right? I do care. So for me, it's like I might dress like shitty, like I might not wear it as be designered out as I want to be, but you know what? My shoes and my shirt match, my hat match, my pants match. Like it's, I'm not out here looking like a crazy person. Eh? Like crazy, like I feel like clothes are to indicate how crazy a person is, right? Because if someone's dressing like super outlandish and outrageous, it's like, okay, this person is raw out the box, right? So they need to be looked at weird, like wrongly or whatever. But then if someone is just like dressed like normal, like me, I'm just wearing a t-shirt and a hat and pants and shoes. Like, do I look crazy? Nah, I look like a regular dude. You feel me? But yeah, with that being said, smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you have any questions, just DM me on Instagram at Torius at 6 Interviews, and I'll make a video about your question. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.